y'all, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to go over my likes and not likes for the month of June. So this is everything that I've tried out, tested out. Now I did do a speeding kind of review on all the drugstore makeup. This is somewhat non-drugstore makeup that I decided to do separately and everything. I am going to do a palette one, a lip one, and all that. Like I said, tried out so much makeup this past few months and all that. So don't mind me, I'm sweating my butt off. It's extremely hot in my apartment. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to as quickly as I can. I have stuff to do today. I have a lot of filming to do, cleaning up and all that. So that time of the year. So first I'm going to go into face products and everything. I'm just going to do, like I said, that last video, a speed review, quick thoughts and everything. If I like it, didn't like it, you know, stuff like that. So first of all, foundation. This I'm loving. This is the Urban Decay Face Bound Foundation that I've tried a few times, and I actually really do enjoy this. It's a very, not full coverage, but the staying power is amazing. It's just going to be a self-setting type of foundation. I do powder still, even though I'm dry skin and all that, and combo dry, I still do a little bit of powder because I do get a little oily through my T-zones, especially in these hot days now. But it's amazing. I love it. I would definitely buy again if I went out. You know, it's one of my best long way foundation, especially for this time of the year. Next one is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I was not a big fan of the concealer when I tried it a while back. I felt like it was too dry, too cakey and all that. Good coverage, but it just felt like that. It just made my under eye too dry. The foundation, on the other hand, is really beautiful. I'm wearing it right now on my face. It's a good shade for me. I got the shade Light. So it's very full coverage, but it looks really nice. It's long lasting, doesn't cake up, doesn't make my skin look too dry, or anything like that. So I personally like that. The next one is good like for fall, winter, when it's not too hot. But this is a very good like glowy type of foundation and hydrated. So I do like this too, the Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydrating Glow. It has a little bit of glow. I have 1 in 114, which all of it is in, because during this time of the year I get more color, I get a little bit more tan, you know, my color comes back. So I'm able to wear that shade mostly during this time. But I just bought a mini size. You can buy a full size of this. I didn't want to buy a full size because, again, I have a lot of foundation. But again, I want to make sure that I can like it and all that. But I do. I've used it several times. It gives a nice glow. It's not too glowy. It gives kind of like a medium glow, kind of like a glow within type thing. And I really do enjoy it. But again, you have to set it because it may be a little too glowy for you, like an oily skin and stuff like that. But truthfully, these two are my favorite, and that's my favorite glowing foundation so far. Next, blush matte version of the Charlotte Tilbury. And I actually do like it, but the thing about this is the shade that I would not wear all the time. This shade is called Flush Blush. I think that's what I call it. Again, it does have the little same twisting thing that you use and a lot of products that I have lately. It's a beautiful color, don't get me wrong, a little bit goes a long way, but it's not, it's more like for the winter time where, you know, you have that really deep reddish pink type tone. So yeah, this is more during the fall and winter time. I like it. It's beautiful. A little bit goes a long way. It's blendable and all that. I actually do like the highlighter from this. And, you know, I personally I like it because it's less cheap, even though, yes, it does a major dupe of it. But for a person that I've not really tried a lot of Charlotte Tilbury beauty wands and everything, it's good for me, and it's good because I didn't have to spend all my leg on the actual product that's duping. So I like all three of these. They're really good. This one's just to be the glam glow, glam like something like that. Cheek stuff. This is called the cheek lip tint and dust. Again, very deep. When the shades on the website was kind of, and for me, I personally not really into these very deep shades. Like I said, these are shades I really would use during the fall and winter to give that, come within type cold look. But this is what it looked like, and let me see if I turn on my light. Okay, so anyways, this is the color right there. Again, very bright, but like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So if you're into very bright, bold colors, then you'll love that. Me personally, I'm not. So I think that's all the ones from it. Yes, okay, so I got one primer. This is from the Girl Scout Candy Primer. This is from Collection. Again, I'm doing the palettes of the Hot Candy palettes from when they did that collaboration will be in that. So this is the primer. This is called the Hot Candy Girl Scout like canvas primer. Has a really cool tip on it, and it does feel like chilling when you rub it on, but I feel like that it really doesn't do anything for me, and it's have this really weird green tint, and when you rub it in, it almost disappears, and you have this like normal tint. So I don't think it does anything for me. I am going to keep it. And the only reason I bought the Girl Scout collection is because when I was a kid, my mom used to buy the Girl Scout cookies. She still does once in a while. We love them. And so I'm like, cool. So yeah. Next is face stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go quickly through face again. Okay, so finally I have this on my eyes. This is the Natasha Hybrid Natural Face Palette. I love these shades, are beautiful. I have this one right here on my eye. The colors are beautiful. The blushes are beautiful. It's kind of hard to get in these little pans because the brush I use for bronzer is this big fluffy one that works really well for my face shape. The blush is okay. I have like smaller blush brushes I can use. The shades are good too. And I like the fact that it's a one done look. You have everything you need for those days that you're quick, need to get out, and need to go somewhere and don't have a lot of time to do your makeup. But this, I use it as these right here as like a crease shade, and it was okay. But you got like 3 different types of shades here. And some of them just a little too light for me. And for people, this will work for certain skin types. If you're a little bit deeper, then it probably won't work. You're way light, probably be too much. So it works for my skin tone. Like I said, I'm fair to medium. Depends on the year and all that. But I like this for certain reasons. I like the fact that I do one eye look. I like the blushes are beautiful. I mean, they really are and stuff. So you have these beautiful blushes you could use. I have one of them on my cheek along with another product. So yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like them because of the shade and because a certain range and because, the palettes were small and everything. And you think, with Natasha be bigger, but I understand where they're coming from, understand why people are, saying what they're saying about this. But yeah, I you know, I enjoy it. I'll use it, and I do sometimes. It's not really my go-to face palette that I use. It's more like I'll use it when I need that quick look, when I'm going to work and I need to get up and get ready and look presentable, type look. But other than that, it's an okay palette. Next, this right here, and I remember why I didn't like it. This is something that's probably going to go into my worst makeup for 2024. It's not new, but it's going to be going in that category when I do that at the very end of this year. This is called the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer. Now, I got a bag of this when I ordered from Ulta. It came a free bag with a whole bunch of Ulta makeup, which I've used most of it before. I did full face of Ulta and all that. There's a reason why I remember why I did not like this at all. Now, I never use a tinted version. I always use a regular eye primer. This, bad. It is bad. Yes, you can use it as a single eyeshadow. You can use it as a topper. You can use it with another shade on top. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it just, oh, it doesn't look good. Frankly, you put it in your eye and it's like it gets stuck. You can't move it. You can't blend it. You can't do anything. You try to put stuff on top of it. It still didn't work. And I'm like, okay, now I get why I did not like Ultra Eyeshadow Primer. And the regular one, tinted one, is not my fave. Okay. Then we have lots of cheek products, which I'm loving. This is not new, but this is a new shade. This is Patrick Tall Double Take Cream and Powder and Just Enough. He came out with, I think, 2 or 3 new shades this year from his line. I used the bronzer of it. Loved it. I used a single blushes from here. Love that. I never used the one with the blush and cream, and it is beautiful. I love, love, love this shade. Of course, you get the cream powder, and I did try it where you put the powder on first and cream on top. Amazingly, these are such beautiful, summer, spring type of colors, and oh my god, I love Patrick Ta. They're beautiful formula. They work. They're blendable, and all of that. So I'm just loving it. So I'm like, okay, now I understand why people get a little hype up from that. Okay. Next is, I got a whole bunch of face products, so just move that. Next is a House of Lab. I have this along with that blush from Natasha. Again, nothing new, but new packaging, somewhat, I think, new shade and all that. So the other one they originally had was more bigger, bulky, and didn't have the color in front. And they turned this out to be a little bit smaller and everything, which I don't mind it being small. Like I said, when this first came out, people was like, this is really tiny for the price that it is. But, a lot of us don't go through a lot of blushes. I mean, ain't no way in heck I'm going to go through this blush like that. So I don't mind paying that little bit less price for a smaller pan. But it's so smooth, so silky, so amazing. Almost same color as the Patrick Tall one. But, love it. A little bit goes a long way. Just like the Patrick Tall, a little bit goes a long way. So I basically tapped my brush in and went back and forth till I had the right amount of color. And you can see how beautiful that is. Don't mind it. So, really do enjoy that. This, on the other hand, is the new Wear Beauty called the Powder Blush. It's one of those ones that's supposed to be a highlight and a blush at the same time. I prefer this as a topper, as a lot of people do, because it does show texture. It does show that, emphasize that texture. This is a deeper shade. This is in Truth. Kind of wanted to get the light shades, but then I was like, this is fine. I've used it on its own, and again, it has to be a topper, and I don't like using it on its own. I tried it on its own, and I get why, I understand why people are like, okay, this is more of a topper shade, because how pigment and how glowy and how like emphasize this texture right here that some people have, and the blush, the highlight I have on, which is very beautiful, doesn't do that, and you definitely can't see that. So even though I really like it, it's a really beautiful shade, and I've never tried anything like this from Rare Beauty. I'm this, like I said, more of a topper. Enjoy it as a topper than a normal regular highlighting blush. Now the bronzer from Bare Mineral, that's a great all-in-one blush. You get a topper, you get the highlight, but you don't get the texture. It looks beautiful and all that. So yeah. Next is this from LYS. You guys know I love the bronzer from LYS. A few things I have tried from them I really do enjoy. So they came out with this blush stick in Focus. Again, the shades on these suck. I literally thought this would be a good shade for me. It's called Cinnamon Focus. And I'm like, looks good. I mean, it looks like something that I could use. Again, a little bit goes a long way. And it just feels like that. Again, it's another fall winter shade. I mean, the shades were not that good on that website. A lot of it was too deep. A lot of it's too red. A lot of it was just, they didn't have the between the light shade, middle shade, and deep shade. It's mostly between a deep middle shade and deep shade with these. There was no light shade at all. I know they came out with a highlighter, which I kind of want to try, but I haven't heard good things about the highlighter either. So I don't know, like I said, why I've heard the best about these with the bronzer stick. Not the powder, but the stick is a lot better than the blush and the highlight. So I don't know. I may not try it. We'll see. This, on the other hand, I really do enjoy. This actually, I got this from my BoxyCharm. This is a Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Contour Stick. This is more of a contour, grayish contour, and I don't mind. It's beautiful. It does, like, it's contour, like it says. It's that beautiful, like, not too grayish type tone. And when I put it on, it looks beautiful. It looked like I actually got cheeks and forehead and all of that. And I put the bronzer on top, and it just makes me look like, ooh, cheeks. I have cheeks. So it's very blendable, very good. It's almost like the Too Faced, which I really do enjoy too. That's more of a bronzer, but I don't contour that often. This is a good contour stick. Next is this. Again, I've tried a lot of blushes lately, especially liquid cream, so don't mind that. This is from Winksy. This is when I got my Trim Mood. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Trim Mood again, but I'm going to see if I get it next time it comes out, because half the stuff that I saw in there I already have, and I really didn't want to get double. So I'm like, but this is beautiful. This is Winky Chink Rose Liquid Blush. I don't use a lot of Winky Luxe products, so I'm like, ooh. So I'm like, cool, this will work. It's beautiful. Again, very like pinky orange type, burnt orange. That is just great. Again, for this time of the year, and it looks amazing. I love it. It's very blendable and all that. So I do actually want to get some more colors from here, but I'm trying to get use of all my liquid and cream products because I have so much. But anyways, love it. We'll definitely use it. Last two things. This right here was from, sorry, um, this right here was from Ultra when they had that Flamingo set. I'm still playing with the palette. Again, it's going to be part of that palette. Likes, not like, roundup review, whatever. So yeah, this is also the same concept. It has cream and powder. So the cream is this one, and then the powder is this. I think, no. Top one powder, bottom one's cream. Again, very bright. But once you blend it out, it is the most perfect summer type of look. I've used it. I put both cream and powder on it, and it is beautiful. Again, it's called Pink Paradise. So a little bit, like I said, goes a long way. Use both. You could do whatever you want to do, but beautiful. The long way, it's more of those when you don't have that much stuff on your eyes and you just want something on your cheeks and that summery look. Great. Next is this really cool from Pixie. They recently came out with this pH tinted moisturizer stick, and this is on the glow blush, and again, it's a pH, so it goes with your pH. When you put it on, it will develop the color that you need and everything. Again, I've used it several times, and oh my god, it is beautiful. It's not really going to show up on me, well, a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, this is kind of my pH right there. So everyone who uses this, it will have a different type of color, but it's like a pinky rose, and I really do like it. And the more I add it on, the more like pretty. This gives you a nice glow within blush, and you can use it as a blush and a highlighter combined, so you don't have to put anything on top and you don't have to put a highlighter. This could do it all. I love Pixie. They're a lot of things in Pixie I've tried and used and still use even now. They're just one of those amazing type of products that just go, oh my god. Now, the next thing is this right here. Again, this is beautiful from Forever Glow Maximizer from Dior. Again, this is almost the same thing as a lot of the blushes I have. You can use it as a blush topper, use it as a highlighter. It is in the shade, don't know, oh, pink. They have several different colors. I was going to get this like white pearly one, but I'm like, that's just way too light for me. I've used this as a topper, and oh my god, beautiful. No glitter, no nothing. It just, again, that beautiful glow within type of product. And again, if you have any like matte blush, put this on top and it gives that extra little glow with the pink iridescent. Beautiful, beautiful. So I like this. This is one of my most expensive products, and I don't buy this stuff that often. This I've actually bought during the VIB sale when they did that a few months ago. So yeah. Next is this right here from AOA Studio, Setting Spray. It's okay. I'm wearing it now. I don't feel like they're long lasting when it comes to makeup, but it's good enough for me to keep my makeup on for a while before I have to reapply or, all that. So, but a lot of the stuff I've been using and trying out, I'm like, oh my god, I'm definitely using it more and more. All that. This is from AF94. Again, beautiful cream shadow. I've used this on my eyes alone. It's just one of those shadows that's great for this time of year. It's nice, bronzy, one and done type of shadow. I've been into that lately. I haven't really been to like really bold shadows because I just feel like that it just too much, and the way my life is going and everything and that I've been doing lately and dealing with and all that, I don't have time to sit down and actually do a full face of bold eyeshadow more than what I do now. So I'm fine. It's great for those times. Now, last but not least, but anyways, this shade's a little too light. I thought it would work for me, but I realized that it's just a really nudie light brown, and it does not show on my lips, so I'm probably going to get rid of this. It comes with a lip gloss, a lip liner and a lipstick, but this is way, way too light for me, so I'm definitely going to get rid of it. I like the fact that it does double, but I need something that actually is a little bit deeper than what my lip is and all that. Next and last but not least, like I said for the background, these are the new She Glam lipstick, and I got 3 different shades. These are not really lipsticks. I'm telling you right now, these are more like a lip gloss lip balm combo. They're so freaking smushed. They're so balm-like. It's soft and everything, and a little bit goes a long way as a, like that glossy type of texture and everything. Not that I don't like these, and I do. They're very hydrating, very smooth, and the colors are beautiful and everything, but they're just really that like soft texture you can see. Like that, it's just too much. So I don't know if it's because my room is too freaking hot or I don't know, but they are really melty. So I don't consider it to be a lipstick because a lipstick actually will stay on and not as melty as this and everything. So I do like it. I just don't like the fact how melty it is. The colors, like I said, are beautiful. It gets on everything. Doesn't last for a long time because now that is. But that's everything I tried so far. Likes and all that. Most stuff I try, like I said, I really did enjoy, and I will keep using over and over again. Just very few things that just kind of like, I don't know, like primer there, the ultra stuff, but a lot of like the Dior and the NYX and Huda Beauty, House Labs, and all of that. This stuff is amazing. I love it, and I'm going to keep using it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when I upload 3 times a week, and I will see you later. And keep on subscribing. I'm this close to having 100 subscribers. It is my goal. So you guys are doing a fantastic job, beautiful job. So yeah, keep on going. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all you subscribe and all that. So love you all. Bye. Made a love potion.